Now, virtually everybody has used a babysitter, but how qualified is the person that you use? Eyewitness News reporter Stephen Pope shows us there can be a life-saving difference between an amateur and a professionally trained sitter.
Babysitters are getting younger and younger every year, and a lot of things can happen on the job. You might have to change an occasional diaper.
What we're going to do is you're just going to wipe from the front to the back.
But there's far more significant things than learning how to distract a baby with talking or tickling during that process.
We're going to talk about what happens when a child chokes. Now, you know, you always hear about first aid and CPR and choking. But of all the things that can happen, choking happens probably one of the most frequent things. So I want to teach you what to do. And as soon as a child's big enough that they can crawl, let's say they're about 6 months old, they start 7 months old and they start crawling around, they're going to put what? Everything into their mouth that they find.
What you want to do is support the baby with your leg and arm and have the baby facing downward. Pat them about 5 times and then flip them over, take 2 fingers on their chest and push just like this.
I've learned that not all of the ways that I babysit is probably the best way to punish kids, but there's other ways to punish that work probably just as well or better.
So what can you do to discipline an out-of-control child as a babysitter?
Talk about the inappropriate things like they can never spank, slap, shake, scream at.
So what can they do instead?
Okay, what they can do is there's 2 things. One is just to have the child lose some privileges. You know, just don't let them maybe do something fun. But one of the best things is timeout.
That timeout needs to be short and boring and about 1 minute per year of age. Babysitters also need to be aware of predators.
I don't babysit for strangers because they could just steal me.
You may not think of requesting babysitting as a way to do a kidnapping, but it's far better to know the family you're babysitting for than to work for a complete stranger. Taking action for you, I'm Stephen Pope, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.